Ferrari team boss disagrees with own driver Carlos Sainz on Michael Masi sacking. Ferrari boss Mattia Binotto has disagreed with one of his drivers over the sacking of Michael Masi. Following his controversial decision that influenced the outcome of the 2021 F1 World Title race, the Australian was relieved of his duties on Thursday. F1 is set to undergo structural changes, which involved Masi being removed from his role and Neil Swittich and Eduardo Freitas will act alternatively as race director, with Herbie Blash serving as the senior advisor. Some of the changes had been suggested to teams earlier this week during a F1 Commission meeting, and the plan has been backed by Ferrari. The legendary Italian team principal Binotto said the length of time it took the FIA to decide how they wanted to proceed following the Abu Dhabi GP controversy showed how complicated the situation was for them. What happened in Abu Dhabi has been over-discussed and over-analyzed for months and weeks. I think the fact that it took so long is showing as well the complexity of the matter, the 52-year-old said. Honestly, I think we can only improve. And if there is any lesson learned, I think that changes were required and decided for. We will support it. I think what is important, and that is really what I'm looking for, is full independence of the FIA in the decisions. I think that's the way it has to be in the decisions and the way that they're structuring themselves. I think that in order to have full independence, you need trust, and as Ferrari we fully trust them. On the other hand, driver Carlos Sainz said he would welcome the new sport's new personnel, but hoped Masi has a bright future ahead of him. I personally would like to wish Michael all the best in his new role, said the Spaniard. I'm sure he will be given a lot of responsibilities because we, as drivers, and for me at least, I trust him in whatever he's done lately, and he's done for the benefit of F1. I also welcome the new race directors, and I'm sure they will have a very difficult task to complete. We saw the last few years in F1, it is a very difficult role, especially filling in the shoes of the late Charlie Whiting, that we all definitely miss. He added, but we also accept that this role needs to be done properly. It needs to be done and supported, like the FIA is planning. So I actually like what I see on the ideas from the FIA. Hopefully we can keep improving as a sport, and the ruling of the sport can keep improving to give more clarity to all the F1 drivers, but also for the fans and teams. Ferrari, whose F1 2022 car launch was somewhat overshadowed by Masi's sacking, are optimistic ahead of the new campaign. There are expectations from many on the grid for Ferrari to make that jump up to challenge at the front of the grid on a more regular basis this season. Speaking at the unveiling, both Sainz and teammate Charles Leclerc gave their first impressions of the car. The Monaco native said, "I love it. I really, really like it. I will love it even more if it's fast on track, but I absolutely love the look." While Sainz added, "I think it looks aggressive, it looks radical, and beautiful too, and, as Charles says, I just hope it's fast."